Producers, make some fucking noise. I got a co-host with me today. On my right hand, introduce yourself.
Johnny Hefty, best rapper alive, over 40. Rapper on my right side, introduce yourself.
The name's the Blacksmith, and I strike while the iron is hot.
Ain't it fantastic? How I spit fire, melt them like plastic. You little bastard, front on me and watch your career in a cast.
Make some noise.
Blacksmith. Rapper on my left-hand side, make some noise. Introduce yourself.
I'm the Archetype, and I usually don't eat pork, but today I'm gonna make an exception.
It's never a gangster, just a geek wearing spectacles, an intellectual, socially inept academic dude.
It's 2.5 minutes on the Blacksmith. He has the mic. You ready?
I'm ready.
Pumpehuset. Let's go.
This man standing before me is a great MC. If rap was a school, he'd be a straight AMC. You see, he got the flow, the knowledge, the lyrics, and the know-how. So when I told my friends I was battling him, they were all like, oh wow. You better have a backup plan for your backup plan, or you will go down. I said, is that good? Dude, he could even make Twister and Tech 9 slow down. And he was right. Cause you're so strong, you make the Incredible Hulk look like he's green with envy. You're the bomb. You don't just got a couple of skills, you got plenty. Your tongue's so sharp, you make a samurai swordsmith be ashamed of himself. And he's so ill, he could kill the whole competition and keep the game to himself. He spit so much knowledge, he made KRS-One look like a third grader. I said, yeah, but he ain't exactly what we in Danish would call the skirt chaser. He said, don't let the glasses fool you. Check them on YouTube. Bet you never heard greater. So I did. And listen to what I'm saying to y'all. This dude is one of the... I can't hold it in anymore. I'm just playing with y'all. You're about to get marked for life, Mr. Archetype. Even if I only had a pillow and you had nuclear weapons, you still wouldn't be hard to fight. Even though you ain't got any, I'ma squash your hype. I could even toss the mic to anybody on my right. They still be doper than you, so it's a waste of mine trying to memorize the lines in your boss tonight. It's like this, you don't spit that real shit. I mean, I'm fat, you're skinny. I'm Punt, you're Will Smith. Cause you ain't doping, I ain't joking. I'm kinda hoping you'll be standing with your mouth wide open when I spit lines in your face so sharp they make you shit razor blades for a month. And you're gonna be crying and closing your eyes and hoping you'll die when you're trying to choke yourself for the next 30 days every time you take a dump. When I spoke highly about you before, you were blushing. Then it looked like you was about to cry when you found out I was bluffing. And now you're gonna be screaming, I hate the Blacksmith every time you see toilet paper or hear a toilet flushing. You might have been working hard for years with your clique, but now you can truly say that you're sacrificing blood, sweat, and tears for your shit. Time.
Time, make some noise. That's tight. You ready?
Yeah, I suppose so.
2.5 minutes, let's go.
Alright, so you know what I think about when I hear the name Blacksmith? Neither do I. I've had like 6 months to prepare for the past and I still don't know who the fuck that is. I mean, I heard he was some sort of battling veteran who's been around since rap was still nestling, but if that's the case, then could someone please get him and tell Quasimodo here to get the fuck off stage? Where did you even come from? Surely you must be lost in some way, because you're here. If you're here, then who the hell's ringing the bells in the Tower of Notre Dame? I mean, who else fits the job description of a largely blemished, cerebral palsy-stricken, anthropomorphic blob of faulty genetics, so grossly disfigured you can't tell the difference between his Facebook picture and a 4chan troll face? Frankly, no one is my guess. I don't even know how to take you seriously. It almost seems impossible to me. Because you're so large, oily, and full of grease. If George Bush was still president, he'd move for the US Army to go to your stomach to inaugurate democracy. Honestly, look, Sean, if this is proof of how much esteem you've got for me, then you've officially dissed me worse than this fat kid could ever hope to be. Cause bitch, you're not a dope MC where the closest thing you ever got to be copping G's was while shopping for a bra for those oversized teats. So quit fronting like you're a beast, Bjorn, cause you're not in the least. Come across me and you get hunted as a charge for a feast. See, you can act all grisly, but I know it's a scheme, cause you wouldn't bear arms even if you were missing a sleeve. So test me and prepare to get beat, cause my energy makes every MC square relative to me. You can bring all of your lyrics, doesn't matter to me. R. Kelly suck, I freaking piss on 16s. Bring up your whole scheme and dump it in Schitt's Creek. Proven runs it for all you but a figment of history. You call yourself a blacksmith? Well, that moniker's befitting, seeing as your craft might have had significance in the past, but nowadays that handiwork is made completely obsolete. And I had more for you. I actually had more for you, even though this is all I got for you. I actually had more for you, but you're such an inbred piece of shit, you fucking up all my bars, you fucking dick. See, I had a bunch of lyrics about your relationship between you and your ex-wife, but luckily for you, I promised Stefan and Luke Sean I wouldn't use mother jokes. Time.
Make some noise, Pumpehuset. It's round 2. Blacksmith, let's go.
Last night, Mr. Archetype was writing bars. Then he took a break to Skype with moms. Hey mom, how you doing? Hey boy, I'm fine. I hope you're not wasting your time on those ridiculous rhymes. You know it's a waste of life, and you're gonna flop too. He said, no I'm not. Yeah right, and I didn't adopt you. I'm just playing, boo-boo. Mama loves you. But I don't, so I'ma set this case straight. The only time you saying spin that shit is when you in the basement with your homeboys playing with Beyblades. And your album's called Nerd's Revenge, cause you've been creeping, secretly sneaking across the bridge at night, cause you're the bitch who lost the fight. The bullies won and made you move to Sweden. And you're trying to convince me it's cause you study over there, but I know that ain't the real reason. And ever since you moved, you've been anxious to get even. So you thought, I can't fight, so I'll be a rapper. Don't nobody give a fuck about that whack shit you're trying to strike back with. You ain't a hardcore rapper, you a bitch who can't rap for shit, alright? The biggest mistake you made today was crossing the Swedish bridge tonight. Cause coming here, you only, fuck that. Cause coming, check this out. You should have stayed in Sweden, dog. You should have stayed there. Coming here, you only dug in a deeper hole for yourself like Eddie Murphy when you made Pluto Nash, then Goldenstein, then Daddy Daycare. Well, fuck that shit. Spit your shit, homie. I'ma try to act like I still care. But on the real, I'd rather cut my dick, jump from a cliff, have sex with an ugly old bitch, or a retarded dude in a wheelchair. You could never make shit that can make my hair bop. You as real as a white boy with dreadlocks. Speaking of dreadlocks, yours remind me of that dude from the Pirates of the Caribbean called Davy Jones. That's right, motherfucker, your game is owned. Cause I'm slaying this octopus looking like motherfucker, your game is owned. Cause I'm slaying this octopus, call me Johnny Depp, aka the Blacksmith Sparrow. Fuck that shit. Let's talk about your real name instead, Alexander. You probably compare yourself to Alexander the Great, because he had a white horse, a mighty sword, and an army, and he was gay. And you probably tried to assassinate your pops as well, to sit on the throne and be the man at home, but just like him, you failed. Because, yo, dude's fake. I'm going to call you Archetype, a.k.a. Alexander the Great Fruit Cake. And I know a couple of months ago I asked you to be on my next mixtape. You said yes, and I was like, damn. Now I gotta call that shit the Blacksmith gives out a helping hand. But it was so to get you gassed up and hit you with reality. It was all part of the plan. Cause I ain't down with such a clown. Cause I ain't down with such, fuck that shit. I ain't down with such a clown and such a weird ass person. First I was doubting, now I'm certain. You gotta be a rapist if you ain't a virgin.
Time, make some noise, Pumpehuset. Come on.
All right, listen. All right.
Archetype.
So he said, I like Beyblade. I do. I also like Pokemon. Your bitch thought that was awesome as fuck. She let me fondle her Jigglypuff till I went harder than Metapod. Then I said, come on, bitch, let me peek at you for a moment. I squirted on her back and stuck my fucking large egg hands up in her dicklet hole. Now check it. You know what I don't like about you, Smith? It's the fact that for these past few days you've been walking around as if though you're so legit. Even though we both know you tried to hit me up on the net and try to tell me what I could and couldn't spit. That was fucking disrespectful, you son of a bitch. This is a battle and you and I are not friends. So if you want a place where your kind gets special treatment, maybe you should go back to the Special Olympics. But before that, do tell me this. What's up with that catchphrase I hear you do in all of your vids? Hey, it's Blacksmith up in this bitch. Motherfucker, your wife left. And with a face like that, that has to be the last time you ever had to be up in a bitch again. So it doesn't really make sense that you're always acting so cocky, Smith. I mean, what good is it for when the only rapper you've ever peeled in your life was while opening a chocolate bar? Plus, you've never made it on your own in this world. You've always relied on foster support. No, really, you've never made it on your own in this world. You've always relied on foster support. Even now, as an adult, you still need the comfort of foster's home, because if you hadn't sheltered your career from the get-go, you would have never had the artillery to be dropping bombs. So where the fuck did you come off thinking you can ensure my loss? I'm the archetype, like I'm gonna be beat by some sort of cheap knockoff. Fuck you, your entourage, your mom and pops, and anyone else who shows you support, because you're so boring as hell. I could beat you if all that I did was battle you using nothing else than cartoon references. Because I'm a beast when I choose to spit, going in like Professor X when I transmit the thoughts from my cerebro. My words Magneto, force pull the audience in. It's all a part of my gambit to put this colossus blob in a box and dump him in a dead pool of blood as I bring forth an apocalypse. I morph into a cyclops and bomb you with my optic lens. Go on set and absorb all the energy that you hold from within. Make it divorce, say a black widow, and like an archangel, I'll take her under my wing. I call her Storm, because the hoe gives me blows with more force than 1,000 winds. So you can bring an entire legion, it won't be enough to stop my havoc. I'm an essential in this game, and this repugnant hobgoblin is about to get done up quick as I chance to hit him up with more arms than squaring off against a pissed Dr. Octopus in a boxing match. So you can call me a nerd and make fun of my glasses and dreads, say that I'm socially inept and bash the way that I dress. Cause all in all, I'd rather be all those above mentioned things than a fat fart in the wind who's never gonna amount to solid shit.
Time! Make some noise, Pumper! Blacksmith, third round.
Yo, you're trying so hard to convince everybody in here that I'm whack, but I ain't whack at all. Especially not compared to a grown man with Facebook status says, "Hey guys, I just watched the newest episode of Dragon Ball. I only got season 1. I really wish I had them all." You a weird little petty dude. Last time you were pretending to have sex, you were fantasizing about Betty Boo. Now I ain't no cartoon sex addict, but if I was, I would have jerked off to Cinderella, Snow White, Jasmine from Aladdin, or that smoking bitch from Roger Rabbit. Yo. Plus, you got a split personality when it comes to your rap. I found out when I heard your weird-ass tracks. First, you a superhero flying in the sky. Then you a serial killer poking out an eye. Or then you just cry about real rap being dead like, why? So I thought to myself, he is schizophrenic and mad here, girl. I mean, you either gotta be Johnny Hefty High or living in a fantasy world. I mean, do you put on a cane and say, "Now I'm Mr. Archetype, serve and protect the innocent, slaying crooks in the darkest night"? Or do you put your hoodie on and say, "Now I'm a serial killer with a knife and gat, striking back, cutting people from head to toe for the miserable life I had"? You need skills and you need help to find the courage and the will to be yourself. You're like a coward in prison, you hide behind bars. If you're an archetype, I'm God. You think you're so fresh, but you're so rotten. You sound like you're in a permanent depression, and you can't make that sound different, fresh and interesting like Joe Button. I know you had a couple of joints produced by the Sick Nature. Probably thought this is going to be a big breakthrough and make you rich and major. But sometimes life just ain't damn sweet when you put all in your rap and get second-hand beats. Now, Sick Nature's dope, no doubt, but you're so much on his dick, he be coming out of your mouth. You trying to say to yourself, you're on my level? You ain't even close, and I bet you thought I was coming here tonight to be choking. But I didn't intend to come here to commit a suicide like Oliver and Crack did. I came to kill you, came for real. You just been murdered by the Blacksmith. And I didn't even have to pull a gun out. I know I still got time left, looks. Fuck it, let it run out.
Time! Make some noise. Archetype. Third round. Let's go.
So I heard you got a mixtape coming out, and an English go figure. Even did a $100 video to back it up in 24 hours. And I gotta say, that shit was dreadful. All I saw in that video was lack of experience and breath control. Every line so terribly forced and frigid, horribly deformed, poorly delivered, and performed in such stumbling lisping in the most awkward of rhythm that if word is indeed born, your mouth must be a freaking alphabetic abortion clinic. I mean, listen, this is how you spit it. I just killed 16. Y'all get ready, cause I'ma eat 16 more like spaghetti. Like spaghetti? Are you fucking serious? That has to be the lowest of low. No, really, that punchline was so below mediocre that it proved all on its own that the only thing special about you is your extra chromosome. So you may as well just go home and get over yourself because it's fucking over for you. Because if that truly is all you amount to, then your entire career is a homosexual woman, meaning that no matter how much you try to hit it up, chances are it's never gonna blow. Check it. When it comes to metaphors, I chiefly execute them often, son. CEO, like a freaking boss. I flow with bloody conviction. You're a bitch on menopause. And since you like to play all hard and act all tough, let me put the all in audience and show you how it's fucking done. With incredible force, I barge through your doors and start a riot of destruction. Tie up your mom. Fight with your dog. Put your child in the dumpster. Gobble up all the bites of chocolate you hide in the closet. Take a nice long shit in your toilet, walk out without flushing, and even leave the door open. Going out of my mind, bitch. I'm stark, raving mad. Call me Iron Man on dubstep. You don't have the skill to inspire anyone. Your whole style is a sorry scam. The only reason why your rhymes gets any reaction is because your English lines are basic and fucking easy to understand. So let me level with you for a moment and make it clear that you're not the man, just an overconfident whale who stepped out of his element and is stranded up on land. That you've even got fans confirms the fact society must have some issues understanding rap lingo. Because it doesn't mean you're tight just because your clothes barely fit you. And diabetes is a sickness, cardiac arrest too. That much is indeed true, but simply being prone to get infected with them both doesn't necessarily mean that you're a sick dude. Time.
Pumpehuset, make some noise for both brothers. Yeah. We have a winner. 3-2. The winner is Archetype. Maximum. Tak.
Hey, jo mand, Michael Jøden, Rap Slam. Vi har lige tjekket Blacksmith, der har været op imod Archetype, og jeg har fundet ud af, at dansk-engelsk accent, dialekt og svensk-engelsk dialekt, det er præcis det samme. Eller er han fra Danmark i virkeligheden og bor i Sverige, jeg ved det ikke. Det var en mega dansk battle, det her. Jeg synes, at Archetype, han hele tiden var lidt bedst, lidt bedre, og når Blacksmith, han endelig havde nogle sjove linjer, så tog publikum ikke rigtig imod dem. Så det var som om, han fik ikke rigtig sendt sine ting ud over. Det virkede også som om, at Archetype, han turde at bruge af Blacksmith. Han har en eller anden form for, jeg ved ikke hvad det er, om det er det, ja, det der gør, at hans næse er flad. Og det turde han fucking snakke om, og det var sjovt, og det var derfor han vandt.
Jeg er enig med Jøden. Jeg havde også Archetype som vinder. Jeg synes, den var svær at dømme, fordi at jeg synes, de leverede stort set lige godt. Begge to havde en rimelig overbevisende levering, synes jeg. I anden runde fanger Archetype ild på et tidspunkt, hvor han begynder at lave sin tegneserie-ting. Ja, hvor han tager brillerne af, og altså, der får han medvind, og af den grund, der vinder han den over Blacksmith i min bog.
Ja, for første gang så skal jeg være en lille smule uenig. Jeg var meget i tvivl om den her battle. Jeg synes, den var meget tæt. Jeg synes, at Blacksmith laver nogle sjove ting med sin stemme, og så synes jeg, at han har en lille smule bedre rim, hvor Archetype kommer med sine fede pointer og sin meget overbevisende stemme og sin sjove personlige stil. Men i sidste ende synes jeg måske, at Blacksmith rimede og rappede en lille smule bedre.
Jeg har også Archetype som vinder, fordi jeg synes, han vandt første og tredje runde. Anden runde synes jeg gik til Blacksmith, fordi det som de andre har fremhævet så meget positivt, hele det der superhelte medley, han kørte igennem der, det synes jeg det var elegant leveret, men jeg synes ikke, det rimede særlig godt. Så det synes jeg trak rigtig meget ned. Det virkede mere som sådan en træde vandet taktik, end en egentlig sådan hård ting. Så jeg synes, den gik stadig til Archetype for en rigtig god første og tredje runde.
Jeg kan ikke høre, hvad de andre sagde, fordi Johnny Hefti han larmede her i baggrunden. Men jeg havde Blacksmith som vinder. Jeg synes, han vandt første og tredje runde, hvor jeg synes, altså de ting, han fandt på, fungerede bedst. Han havde nogle sjove strukturer i det der med, hvor han starter med at give Archetype en hel masse komplimenter. Fungerede faktisk rigtig godt, dengang han kom frem til, at det var bare for sjov. Hvorimod Archetype havde en hel masse små punchlines, hvor egentlig det der, hvor jeg synes, hans små punchlines fungerede bedst, det var da han satte dem sammen til hele det der Secret Wars flow, hvor der var totalt mange tegnefilmsreferencer. Så der vinder han anden runde, men det synes jeg så Blacksmith svarer igen på i sin tredje runde, som også handler om tegnefilm, hvor der er alt muligt med hende den lækre for Roger Rabbit og sådan. Så jeg havde Blacksmith i 1'eren og 3'eren, og Archetype i anden runde. Hey.